What is up, YouTube? It is your girl Nesianni back at again episode. Thank you for coming back if you're returning, and if this is your first time, hey, welcome, it's my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about DAX. Back in the day when the hair community began to pick up steam, a lot of people began to promote oils, and they were saying that grease is bad because it closes off your pores and XYZ. And so I went natural, not natural, I was natural my whole life, but I started being a part of the natural hair community as we know it today around 2011 when my sister went natural and did her big chop, and she was telling my mom to stop using grease because grease was bad for your hair and XYZ. And so I just started using oil, waters, and creams like the lock method that people would preach so heavily about. And I noticed when I was younger and my mom was taking care of my hair, maybe I'll insert some pictures, my hair was the healthiest that it has ever been in my entire life. And my mom didn't know much about the hair community, she just did what worked for me. And I noticed that I didn't have dandruff when I was younger, but the moment I stopped using grease and I used the lock method, I began to develop insane amount of dandruff on my scalp. It was crazy how much dandruff that I had, and I remember my mom vocalizing like, oh my gosh, why do you have so much dandruff now? But I did not make the connection between not using grease anymore in my scalp and using only oils and waters and creams on my scalp to dandruff. I just thought, whoa, my hair is making a lot of dandruff now, like that's crazy. And so 10 years later, I was looking at videos on YouTube talking about Dax is not that bad for you. One of my favorite YouTubers named D Mademoiselle if you don't know who she is, check her out. She is really good. I love her channel. But she made an unpopular opinions video about the hair community, and she was like, grease isn't even all that bad for you. Now, I personally am not a scientist. I am not a hair specialist, but I do know what works for my hair. Well, at least I like to think so. And I made the decision about a week ago to go back to grease. Before I made the change, I still had some dandruff issues. And I'd like to say, after I started using the grease, I don't have dandruff. Whenever I used to do this, flakes would just like a snowstorm, but like no, legit a whole entire snowstorm would just be falling out of my hair. But like, it's better to apply these things after applying like water and whatever. So I still use oils, but now that I'm using this as well, I do not see dandruff in my scalp, and I'm just like, if you guys have had similar stories or similar things, let me know in the comments down below. But to my experience, I've been using this thing for about a week now. I have not had any dandruff issues for the first time in years. This is not to say that wearing grease is for everybody, because like everything, not everything is for everybody. Sometimes things will work fine for you and it won't work for another person. But if you are a person who used to use grease as a kid and your hair was flourishing, why do you think that is? I don't know what else to think about it other than my hair was flourishing, so why did I change up a routine that was perfectly fine, you know? I got this at my local beauty store. It was like $3. It's like this. It's green. And when I was looking at reviews, people were saying like it smells like fruity, but I don't really smell much. It doesn't have much of a scent to me. So to moisturize my hair, I sprayed it with water. I spritz it lightly. My hair does not like being drenched in water. Then I apply a little bit of cream. I apply this oil, and then I apply it to the scalp area to kind of help combat the dandruff that I was struggling with. And I did apply it throughout some of my hair just to see. So some portions I didn't put Dax, and some portions I did put Dax. And I found that the parts with the Dax were totally fine. My hair felt great. The main thing was the dandruff, and I felt like that was more or less taken care of. Overall, I would say that use it at your own discretion. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I no longer believe that grease is not for me. I believe that my hair does well with grease. If you made this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to not try to fit into a box but custom, make your own. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and don't forget to hit that like button because it helps me out a lot. Leave a comment if you want to, and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're updated every single time I make a new upload. With that said, I'll see you next time. Peace out. I'm out. I got this at my local beauty store because I was not about to wait for Um,